everybody, and welcome to Uprising 144K. I'm Hydrogen Man. Today I want to talk about, is hydrogen water safe for pregnant women, babies, children, the elderly, sick people? This is a really important question, so I really hope that you watch the whole video because there's a few answers that are going to be a little tricky until you understand the whole picture. Because the answer is not as simple as just a yes or a no. I was actually doing this research because I have a friend currently whose wife is pregnant. And so they were asking questions about if hydrogen could be beneficial, but is it safe? During the research, I found some really interesting things. First of all, if you make hydrogen with hydrogen sticks, it would not be safe for a child, or it would not be safe for a pregnant woman. Or the hydrogen pills, hydrogen sticks, the magnesium sticks, all these forms of making hydrogen. Even ionized and electrolyzed water would not be something safe. When I was doing this research, I actually found in Japan that the Lourdes Hydro Fix, the 2018 model, the one that I'm a big fan of, actually has the ability to say it's completely safe for everyone. And I found that really interesting. They were saying it's safe for babies, safe for pregnant women. You can totally use it. There's absolutely no problem. Because what it's really telling us is that fundamentally, hydrogen is fine. Hydrogen is completely safe. The problem is how we're making it. And then the question becomes, should I even be drinking hydrogen water if I'm pregnant, or giving it to my children or my baby? And so I did further research on that, and that was really fascinating. For a pregnant woman, the results that it can bring them are huge. Apparently, pregnant women can have problems with, for example, preeclampsia. Huge benefits for that, and the high blood pressure that can get associated, and the swelling that they can get associated with preeclampsia. So they can get great benefit that way. Also, babies leave a lot of waste inside the mother, so there's a lot of free radical damage. It's really hard on a pregnant woman, and also hydrogen can help with that. It can also help them staying hydrated. It's super important to stay hydrated when you're pregnant, and obviously hydrogen water is like the best thing you can drink for pure hydration. So there would be great benefit in that. There's also information showing that pregnant women who have certain inflammatory markers are at higher risk for having kids with autism. And we know that autistic rates right now are just through the roof. It's crazy, so it could possibly have a huge benefit on that. I was doing even more research on autism and found out that they were inducing mice with autism and studying them. And when they actually used molecular hydrogen on these mice and then tried to induce them with autism, over 90% of the time, the mice would not get the symptoms of autism. So that was showing how beneficial hydrogen could potentially be for even preventing autism, which is huge because when a baby is born, they start giving them a lot of vaccinations, and people have heard that vaccinations could potentially have some risk associated with autism. You know, the whole verdict's not out yet, but this could be something that could be really beneficial for babies too. But you can't be giving babies hydrogen pills. I mean, if I had a baby, there's no way I would give them hydrogen pills, hydrogen sticks, electrolyzed water. I just wouldn't do it. Now, the safest way is the Lourdes Hydro Fix. Now, the old Lourdes appears to be the second safest way because I did more research on that and I found something that was actually really disappointing to me. Apparently, Korea is now getting a Chinese company to make the filters, and they're a lower grade filter for the old Lourdes. And so it does release some type of chlorine or chloride, some type of chlorine gas, I believe, which is why with the old Lourdes, you shouldn't be breathing in the hydrogen gas that it makes. So it's kind of a lower grade hydrogen. Where the Japanese Lourdes Hydro Fix, this one uses a high quality filter. There is no issues with that, and they can totally legally claim that it's safe for babies, for pregnant women, for everyone. I thought this was awesome because I really think there's going to be a huge benefit. If you want to have a super baby, you're going to be wanting to be drinking the right type of water with obviously the right type of hydrogen, and of course proper nutrition and all that kind of stuff is going to be really, really important. And I even think that hydrogen water could also help pregnant women who potentially have diabetes. Sometimes they get diabetes while they're pregnant, and this could appear to have a real great benefit because it's been shown that hydrogen water is really great for people with diabetes also. So I just think that the benefits are countless, numerous. There's just so many benefits that could come from using hydrogen water. We just have to learn more about it because it's still a really new thing. So it's really important to learn more about it, find out how to make it safe, how to use it safe for not just pregnant women, not just babies, not just children, but just people in general, the whole family in general. So I hope you guys really found this information helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up, as that gives me that gives me feedback and lets me know whether you guys really like the information. Plus, subscribe if you haven't and hit the notification button because that also gives you guys alerts when I bring out new videos about all the latest data about hydrogen. So again, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time on the next video.
rising of the spirits.
Being put through here.
Oh, can you hear it? It's the children who come to mind.